What's good, y'all? Isaiah Trip here with Trip Talk, back with another video. I think I'm gonna talk more about this in the future. Just need to do a little bit more research, extensive research on it, just to make sure I know exactly, just to make sure that I'm not steering you guys in the wrong direction in any way. But I do know this to be true for sure, that your mind is powerful. Your mind is powerful. Your mind creates your life. Whatever you think, you become, and you get what you are, which is who you think you are, which is the thoughts that come into your mind. And this is something that you have to be intentional about, meaning you got to be intentional about what you're thinking about, because everything you're thinking about will eventually come into your reality. So if you're thinking negative thoughts, if you're thinking negative about a situation, that's exactly what's going to pop up in your reality. Like, our minds are that powerful. So be conscious of what you're thinking about, because what you look for, you will see and find. It's funny, when I was younger, it was people used to say in relationships, like, if you look in somebody's phone, you're gonna find something because you're looking for it. Like, you're gonna find something. Like, even if there's nothing really there, like, you're still gonna find something, even if it's something very small or something, and then you blow it up to be something bigger than what it is, because you're already looking for that. You're already looking for that trouble or whatever. Now, whether you have a reason to look for it or not, that's besides the point. But what you look for, you will find. So always look for the good in people. Always look for the good in any situation. Always look for positive things, positive outlooks to happen in your life. Because if you're looking for the positivity, that's what's going to show up in your life, the positivity. If you're looking for the negativity, that's what's going to put, whatever you're looking for, whatever's on your mind, whatever you're thinking about, that's what's going to pop up in your reality. That doesn't mean like every single thought just pops up in your reality every single second of the day. No, that's not it. It's more so like, when you have a thought, it gains momentum. When you speak it out into the world, it gains even more momentum. And that's when it starts to get impressed on your subconscious mind. You have your conscious mind and your subconscious mind, which is down there by your gut. And the subconscious mind is impartial to whatever you want. It doesn't know the difference between big and small. That's why they say dream big. Your subconscious mind don't know or don't care how big your dream is, how small it is. It's going to give you exactly what you ask for, exactly what you say to yourself. Your subconscious mind, it wants to help you. It's going to bring it to you. So always speak positivity. Always think positive. Always feel the positivity of what you're saying, because when you feel something, until a thought is felt, only then can it be impressed on the subconscious mind. And if it makes it down there to the subconscious mind, it's going to pop up in your reality. So you have the opportunity when you think negative thoughts, because you can't stop negative thoughts altogether, but you have the opportunity when you think negative thoughts to block it and not let it get to your subconscious mind. How do you block it? Well, let's say you're thinking something negative. That's fine. Observe the thought. Don't give too much attention to it. Realize and observe that it's there. Don't try to like block it out, like, oh, I don't want to think negative thoughts, because then it's just going to come back stronger. So observe it and say, okay, this is what I'm thinking, but this is not what I want for my reality. And then switch the thought up. Think about something positive. Start giving yourself positive affirmations. No, I'm not letting these negative thoughts get to me. This is what I'm thankful for. This is the life that I'm that I'm working towards. This is the goals. This is the stuff that's coming into my life. I don't know why this thought is popping up or what, but I'm not going to focus on it. I realize that it's there, but no, I'm not on that wavelength. That's nah. So you can literally tell these thoughts like, no, you're not you're not overtaking me. You're not gonna affect me. I see that it's there. I can't stop negative thoughts. That's fine, but I'm not gonna dwell on it. I'm gonna move on to something positive. I'm gonna move on to affirming my goals, to thinking positive about a situation. And so, yeah, what you seek is what you will find. So be sure to seek positive things. And again, it takes a little bit of time, so you do have the opportunity to reverse all of this stuff. Don't be so afraid because a negative thought pops into your mind. It's not the end of the world. It's okay. You're going to keep getting negative thoughts popping in your mind. But you have to be conscious about rerouting those thoughts into positivity. That's why I'm starting to realize that you want to keep your mind as clear as possible through meditation, through the lack of chemicals that you put into your brain, whether it's spirits or wine, and I'm not saying or knocking anybody for doing anything or saying that you can't do this on occasion, because there's also momentum in the fact that if you're thinking way more positive thoughts than you are negative, then that's going to outweigh the negative. So I'm not saying like, hey, you can't drink at all, you can't smoke at all, you can't do anything at all. I'm not saying that, or you can't do it on occasion. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that understand that when you do that stuff, you don't at that point have control over your mind. Your mind is running free. Like, your mind, you can't, like, for those of y'all that drink or got high before, whatever, you know that you can't necessarily control your thoughts. Your mind's kind of all over the place and you kind of going along for the ride. And, you know, you don't know what might come out of that. And so, but that's also too, when you start working on this stuff and you start having a more positive mindset, also too, when you get into those states, if you decide to do it on occasion or whatever, and I know this from experience, is that, you know, if you're in a positive light and you've been working on your positivity and you decide to do something like that on occasion, you actually have positive thoughts because the positivity is just in you. And so, you know, whatever you're doing is going to amplify that, you know. But if you're not in a good space and you're doing that stuff, you're going to be amplified with the negative energy. But overall, if you want to have the optimal experience, the best experience of controlling your thoughts, your mind just has to be clear, because that gives you the opportunity, that gives you the strength to be conscious of what you're thinking, to know that, hey, that's a negative thought, let me change that right now. You know, I know what I want, you know, I'm conscious of what I want. I'm going to change those thought patterns up right now. You know, when you have a clear mind, a clear heart, you're able to do that with great success. And if you're able to do that with great success, then you'll see more success in your life, because again, you'll be attracting that positivity to you. So that's the message for today, is just to be aware of what you're seeking. Be aware of what you're looking for. Because what you will look for, you will find. You know, look for the positive things in your life. Even if the outside circumstances don't necessarily reflect that yet, you go into your mind through meditation. You go into your mind through grounding in different methods of healing, and you look for the positive. How do you look for the positive in meditation? Imagination. That's you. Are you imagining what your life is going to be like and I like to say is going to be like, because what you want is already yours. So I'm saying this for the masses, but really it's you imagining what your life is like already, which is everything that you want. That's looking for the positive. And all of that stuff will start to be attracted to you. You know, if you're in a relationship, you know, whether your partner is trustworthy or not, you can very well change the situation up if you're only looking for the positive. Or even if something negative does happen, the fact that you're only looking for the positive, you might make it through all of that negative stuff in the situation and come out on the other side of it. I'm trying to explain what I'm trying to say. Basically, you can overturn those type of situations just by looking for the positive. And then you'll start to see more positive come out in a relationship. It works on every facet. You'll start to see more positive come out of a relationship. You'll only start to get positive things that come back to you. And if at some point the relationship is not serving you no more and something negative does happen per se, then just, walk away. But rest assured that if you're looking for something negative, whether your partner is trustworthy or not, that's what's going to reflect in your reality. So, and guys, realize this is tough stuff. This is like not easy. Like takes a lot of healing. So be patient with yourself. Don't feel like it's the end of the world when you look for something negative or something negative happens in your relationship or whatever. It's not the end of the world. Just try to regroup, meditate, and go back to looking for the positive, because it's just like tug of war. It's just like tug of war. If you got more positive momentum going for you, then you're just gonna have way more positive come back to you, And so just try to win that game of tug of war. Try to tug more in the positive direction than you are in the negative direction. And overall, overwhelmingly, things are just gonna be positive in your life. That's just what it is. So what you look for, you're gonna find. So look for what you really want. Look for positivity. Look for love. Look to be loved. And that's what you're gonna find. So I thank y'all for watching. If y'all like this video, definitely click the like button so it can get into the algorithm so other people that need to see it can see it. Also, if you have any thoughts, comments, concerns, or whatever, definitely comment that down below. I would definitely love to connect and also to, engage in conversation about this topic. And lastly, I would definitely like to say that if you're not a subscriber yet, definitely consider subscribing so you don't miss a video. And also, if you'd like to donate to the channel, you can also do that below as well. That just helps out with me having the resources to continue to do this, continue to go out there or come out here and live in my purpose. So consider donating if you want to donate. I thank y'all for watching. I'm Isaiah Tripp. This is Tripp Talk. Until next time.